Today we're reading Daniel Finds a Poem, written and illustrated by Micha Archer. What you got there?
I don't know.
Oh, thank you. This is some gourmet stuff right here.
Wait, what?
Can I have two more?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, two more.
Two more.
Two more.
Two more. Thank you. Daniel finds a poem. Daniel knows all the rocks, trees, and animals in the park. On Monday morning, Daniel sees something new. A sign reads, "Poetry at the park, Sunday at 6 o'clock." "What is poetry?" Daniel asks. He looks up in surprise when he hears the spider say, "To me, poetry is when morning dew glistens." On Tuesday, Daniel climbs the old oak tree and sees Squirrel. "Squirrel, do you know what poetry is?" "You put the cheese on the bottom this time?" Woo! "And the tomato on top?"
What?
"One more, please."
Okay.
That's a lot of hamburgers. You have enough to make one more?
Oh, yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. But maybe I had tea and cheese.
Okay. Can I have, for this one, can I have no tomato? Okay. Or maybe tomato on top. Okay. "Poetry is when the crisp leaves crunch," Squirrel tells him. On Wednesday, Daniel calls into Chipmunk's hole. "Chipmunk, can you tell me what poetry is?" "Poetry? Poetry is a home with many windows in an old stone wall." On Thursday, Daniel makes a boat with a leaf for a sail and watches the wind carry it across the pond. He calls quietly to Frog. "Excuse me, Frog, what is poetry?" "Poetry," says Frog, "is a cool pool to dive into." Splash. On Friday, Daniel parts the cattails and finds Turtle. "Hello, Turtle. I have a question. Do you know what poetry is?" "I think poetry is sun-warmed sand," says Turtle. You ready? Is this my last burger? Oh, and you put the tomato on top. Thank you. Ooh. Hold on. This is so big. Can I eat it like this?
这一家外界没有外不会
Make it like a burger.
Yeah.
Not separate together.
Yeah, white.
Oh, like this. Ah, okay, thank you. That's much better. You're right. I could taste all the flavors.
Yeah, the cheese back.
You put the cheese back and you grilled it? That's like nice and crispy.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
I'll take them all.
Okay.
I'll take them all.
Okay.
Thank you. You got eggs?
Okay.
You got eggs? Can you crack an egg on mine?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. On Saturday afternoon, Daniel finds Cricket in the shade of the slide. When the shadows are long, Cricket fills the air with music. Is this poetry to you, Cricket? Singing at twilight when the day is done? Indeed it is, Daniel. I love these illustrations. That night, moonlight fills Daniel's room. He hears a hoo, hoo. Leaning from his window, he calls to Owl. Owl, what is poetry? Oh, poetry. Poetry is bright stars in the branches, moonlight on the grass, and silent wings to take me wherever I go. Good night, dear Daniel, she whispers, and flies off into the night. On Sunday, the sun wakes up Daniel. He is happy when he remembers it's Sunday. Today is poetry in the park, says Daniel, and I have a poem. Morning dew glistens, crisp leaves crunch. There's a home with many windows in an old stone wall. Cool pools to dive in, sun-warmed sand to lie in. Singing at twilight when the day is done. Bright stars in the branches, moonlight on the grass, and silent wings to take me wherever I go. On the way home, Daniel stops to watch the sunset reflecting in the pond. That looks like poetry to me, Daniel says. Me too, said Dragonfly. The end. Thanks for tuning in with me.